Hello and welcome to I Hate Card Games. I'm Levi Thomas. I hate card games. So today we're going to be playing some Magic Online. We're going to be playing Modern because Standard is for babies, Legacy is for hipsters, and Vintage only has 2 decks and both of them cost more than I make in a year. Today we're going to be playing Mono White Soul Sisters, also known as White Privilege, White Lives Matter, and Oscar nominees. This deck was made for and by that weird friend you have that always plays chaotic good characters in RPGs. Best case scenario, we're going to make some people regret paying $100 for a playset of Eidolon of the Great Revel. Worst case scenario, we run into Tron. Can't beat Tron. Every time I run into Tron, I just shit myself out of rage. And I know you're thinking, but it's probably not healthy that you're shitting that much, but I don't trust doctors. You know the difference between a gruesome murder and a failed surgery? 8 years of school. How about that? Never thought of it that way, did you? Put that in your pipe and vape it. Anyways, let's get to the games. I would like to play first. This is the type of hand that you live for. It would appear that we're playing against some sort of probably next level Abzan brew. It seems wasteful to path this blister pod, but honestly his deck is probably not running anything bigger than a blister pod, so I see the combo here. So he gets to play Conduit of Ruin, search out Emrakul, play Emrakul off of the, what is this called? Descendants Path? Ulamog. Okay, sure. I guess no one plays Emrakul anymore. Ulamog is the new Emrakul. Orange is the new black. It's a new time. I get it. Welcome to the 21st century. As it turns out, he's just getting beat to shit. Bad choice. Don't do it. Don't do it. Think of your family. Think of your kids. Think of your wife. You got an ugly spaghetti wife at home. Conduit of Ruin. That's a good man. Pussy. This deck should be called Tumblr. It's full of white girls. And there's a lot of triggers. This hand has soul. Oh, alright. It was that easy. Turn 0 combo for the win. That's how powerful this deck is. This hand is just shitty enough to work. You know the difference between keeping a 1-lander on the draw and being bad at Magic? Nothing. Alright, so we're playing against Bubble Hulk. It's basically the hipster version of Grishol Brand. Both names I'm not very fond of. We're probably dead next turn. Yep. As it turns out, the turn 3 kill with Bubble Hulk is real. Not as real as our turn 0 kill, though. So, they still have a ways to go. Anyways, we're going to bring in Tormod's Crypt. For the art on this promo Serum Vision just looks like a still frame of Bukake. Oh god, why'd I do this? I'm regretting this already. Our opponent is F6'd. We'll be able to sneak this Tormod's Crypt in. And now he's boned. He's as bone can be. This guy's more boned than the girl in the Serum Visions art. At this point, Saxaman is probably reevaluating his life decisions. Why would he invest in Bubble Hulk when it's so easily foiled by a Tormod's Crypt? Our opponent plays Bukake Visions. This is like a Matrix Bukake still frame. This is Neo getting Bukake'd on. Is that a verb? Bukake? To Bukake somebody? Have been Bukake'd? Is that how you would say that? Japanese listeners, please write something in the comments about that. Alright, we're in our third game now. 2-0 with the deck so far, so I guess that's cool. We're playing against Green-White Hate Bears, although I don't know exactly why you would call that deck that. I've played the deck before. You don't necessarily have to hate Ursaline creatures in order to play it well. You do have to hate people. Our opponent is actually playing the world's most dirtily competitive deck, it would appear, some sort of Kiki pod. Our opponent has played the Court of Calling for 3. As I've heard before in the past, there was a secret chord that when David played it, it indeed pleased the Lord. In this case, I am not very pleased. Our opponent has successfully Kiki chorded us on turn 4. It's not as bad as Tron, but I just shit myself a little bit. I suppose I should go clean myself up. Well, I'm back with a clean pair of trousers. To say, after just my experience, it seems that the only weakness this deck has is to Kiki chord combination, and nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Thanks for watching. I hate card games.